Okay guys, hopefully you tried problems 5 and 8, and in this video I'm going to work those problems and show you how they should be done, okay? So for number 5, the first thing you have to do is subtract 3 from both sides in order to isolate that absolute value bar. So that gives us absolute value of 2x minus 1 equals 7. Then we're going to rewrite this as two equations. 2x minus 1 equals 7, 2x minus 1 equals negative 7. Okay, to solve this one, we're going to add 1 to both sides. This is 2x equals 8. Divide by 2, and we get x equals 4. It's one of our solutions. Over here, we add 1 to both sides. 2x equals negative 6. Divide by 2, and we get x equals negative 3. So I have two solutions to check. X equals 4 and x equals negative 3. So let's go down here and do our check. And remember, when you check, you go back to the original. So the absolute value of 2 times 4 minus 1 plus 3, does that equal 10? Okay, this would be the absolute value of 8 minus 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. The absolute value of 7 is 7. And 7 plus 3 is 10. So that does work. So x equals 4 is a solution. Okay, let's try x equals negative 3. Absolute value of 2 times negative 3 minus 1 plus 3, does that equal 10? Okay, 2 times negative 3 is a negative 6. Negative 6 minus 1 is negative 7. The absolute value of negative 7 is 7. And 7 plus 3 is 10. So that one works as well. So we have two solutions here, x equals 4 and negative 3. Okay, for number 8, the first thing you're going to have to do is make sure your absolute value bar is isolated, and it is. Now this one could have been a little tricky, so let's see how you did. So we're going to set x minus 6 equal to that 3x minus 2, but then we're going to set it equal to negative that. So negative of 3x minus 2, okay? That means it's going to change the sign of each of those. So that's going to be x minus 6 equals negative 3x plus 2. It's like you're distributing that negative sign to each of those. Okay, now let's solve each one. Plus 6, that gives me x equals 3x plus 4 minus 3x. Negative 2x equals 4. Divide by negative 2, and we get x equals negative 2. For this side, if we add 3x to both sides first, and you could have done these in any order. This is just the way I'm doing them. 4x minus 6 equals 2. Add 6 to both sides. 4x equals 8. Divide by 4, and we get x equals 2. So we're checking negative 2 and positive 2. And to do that, we go back to the original. Okay? So does the absolute value of negative 2 minus 6 equal 3 times negative 2 minus 2? Okay, the absolute value of negative 2 minus 6, that is the absolute value of negative 8. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. The absolute value of negative 8 is 8. And negative 6 minus 2 is negative 8. Those two things don't equal each other. So x equals negative 2 is not part of my solution. That's not one of the ones that works. Okay, let's check 2. Does the absolute value of 2 minus 6 equal 3 times 2 minus 2? Okay, the absolute value of 2 minus 6 is negative 4. That's 3 times 2 is 6. The absolute value of negative 4 is 4. And 6 minus 2 is 4. That one works. So this time, one of our solutions worked. So x equals 2 is the solution that we came up with for this one. Okay? As always, if you have any questions, let me know.